Hi guys, my name is David Marks. I've got a woodworking school here in Northern California. We've just completed a very exciting class on Marquetry and Inlay. So let's go on inside and I'll show you what some of the students have been working on. Here's a couple of those examples that I was going to show you. Here's an example of some freehand inlay. This one involves cutting these pieces out one at a time and inlaying those into the background, doing a little bit of sand shading and overlapping one leaf at a time. This one's an example of some double bevel marquetry. Now this one's a very exciting technique because you'll be cutting two pieces of wood at the same time, tilting the bed of the scroll saw to approximately 6 degrees and cutting these out with perfect glove tight accuracy. This last one involves some router template inlay. Now this one is a very precise, accurate, and repeatable technique because once you've made the template, you can do the same design over and over and over again. Now that you've got some idea of some of the techniques that are involved, let's take a look at what the students are working on. An extensive library. These old European stuff. Yeah, and then there's also some modern stuff in there as well.
Oh yeah, the old positive, negative with the brass. And
yeah, I would just say go around it in a number of light strokes. And each time bear down a little bit more. Then you can start to widen it a little bit too. But you can get some incredible details with this type of work. Floors.
yeah, the little miniature parquetries.
Yeah.
So, and you guys can come down.
Cool.
Have a good time.
Sounds great.
God goes on weekends.
Yeah,
My daughter used to like that.
Okay, take care.
all right, put your on this. Yeah.
Definitely better than the design opportunity.
Yeah.
Right, well, this is a chickadee, and got several types of woods. Probably got about 6 different types of woods. We're looking at wingay and probably some bobinga and several others. Probably a sycamore for the breast streaking, and lots of good marquetry woods. So this is a good challenge.
That's going to be a nice background against that spalted maple.
Yeah, and the spalted maple kind of forms a branch, so
Yes, it
that
does.
moves into the design of the thing.
Very nice.
To have,
Yeah.
Watch this.
Well, this will give you some idea of what it's going to look like with a finish on there. So we'll just wipe this across the top.
Oh my god.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh
Look at
my
that
gosh,
color
look
just
what
pops
that
out
does
there.
to them.
It's incredible in it.
Wow. What do you do?
Look at the eyes on that.
Yeah.
So what you did the wings,
Yeah.
is you cut out a piece and you set it in the hot
Not
sun.
scraping potato.
Toast it.
Oh, so you got the shadow on there.
I like the bug in the eyes, and he did the eyes with little bits of brass tubing.
I was just funny.
Look at that, isn't that incredible?
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, Morgan. Look.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
All the various
What
gradations
is
of
that?
colors and
On the outside.
that's poplar. And
Oh,
then some
that's
claro
beautiful.
walnut, and that's some cortisone sycamore, and then this wing down there is pomelo sapele.
I need to write this down on the back for me.
You do? I'll tell you, you write it.
Okay, all the pieces of wood you see here are just different species of wood, and those are all put in using the double bevel technique. And then in the middle of the windmill blades right here, that's a different technique that David showed us also in this class, where you can actually tint epoxy and fill spaces with a combination of tinted epoxy and square and round brass tubes or aluminum or copper tubes as well, and you end up with something like I've got here for the hub of the blades there. And that's actually a round tube filled with a tan tinted epoxy, and that's all inside a square copper tube that's filled with a green tinted epoxy. So I don't think any of us had ever done anything like that before this class, and as soon as David showed us that, we all went crazy, started doing this in all of our pieces. It was a real cool thing to learn about.
All right, so you guys got to watch me take the knife and scribe the lines and put the tape on after the shellac to prevent the epoxy from getting into the pores. And then use the dental amalgam to pack it into the recesses. And then the internal part's done with the black epoxy. The interesting thing is that the amalgam can be scraped. So, just by going back and forth with a scraper, you can remove most of that excess and clean the surface. The amalgam will resist tarnishing. It's designed to go into the mouth, so it's designed to resist oxidation and tarnish. That's pretty cool. There's still some of it that's in the grains of the wood there. So typically I do a little bit more scraping and sanding. But you can see where it's filling in those knife marks. So I'll just wipe a little naphtha on here to get an idea of what the color looks like.
And this here is the
Beautiful.
that the black.
Yeah, yeah.
The zirconia was just fabulous.
Oh, zirconia is fantastic wood.
It is.
Just spectacular.
Fantasy.
So you made your own templates then?
Yeah, I made
Yeah.
my own template. On this one,
Uh-huh.
I just picked up an oval that was round here
Yeah.
and used that.
Very cool. All right. So.
Hi, I'm Matt Seiler. I'm a professional woodworker from Chicago, and this is my third class with David over the course of the last several years.
Oh.
In this particular instance, my focus was continuing the ability to decorate the exterior of the pieces of furniture that I design. In this particular case, learning the double bevel marquetry technique was a real boon to be able to finally have an efficient, quick way of coming up with effective organic patterns for just small pieces of punch, small pieces of ornamentation within the context of larger pieces of furniture. I don't know that I'm going to take this within my craft into larger fields of marquetry, but rather just a small point of interest within the context of a larger piece.
Sure. Thank you.
Very good.
All right.
Okay,
Take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Did everybody have fun? Yeah! That's what we like to hear. And this is the most talented group of craftsmen I have ever had here in my shop. I swear to God.
Damn, I like that this morning.
YouTube this,
How about you say that to all the talented
I'll buy that DVD.
And he says that to every class.
That's right.
Most talented bunch since 9 this morning.